The public, they always loved the UPS driver. I mean, that was apparent back in 1997 when we struck. We had major public support because everyone loves the UPS driver. And during COVID, we delivered everything for them, food, supplies. It's unfortunate now the way the company's being run is a lot of times the UPS drivers has to explain that the package, that's the first time they had it to deliver them when it's in the system and they're not getting it to the customer. The company's not providing the service that they paid for. So I think it's a two-way street. A lot of times now our drivers are trying to explain that, hey, look, it isn't my fault. It's the company. They're not, putting the load on here. They're not, the misloads are a mess and they're just not providing the service they once did. But I think the general public really, really likes a UPS driver.
The public, they always look us, when it was on the pandemic, I look like a hero.
I think you still look like a hero.
And I was walking very,
You were looking jacked.
Yeah,
10 feet tall.
There was a lot of love. They really love UPS. They knew we was putting our life on the line, and they really appreciate it. The company I never saw it from the company. We was coming here, bringing the medicine, and they appreciate all the UPS. I felt that it was, so we look like we was zero. 100%.
Let's talk about the general public. Let's talk about the customers who you see every day on your route. Do they know what's going on with UPS? Do they ask you, why is my delivery late? Or do they say, what is going on with this customer? I checked. I was tracking my package. It said it was delivered, but you're coming here 2 or 3 hours later, 4 hours later. What's going on?
They are complaining, asking why was going on this. And we tell them the company's not hiring people.
They start hiring, filling jobs. They don't have an argument from us saying, hey, you're not living up to your obligation on the contract. They're actually solving another problem of excessive overtime because they're putting more people out on the road, divvying up the work, getting people home on time. For me, it's a no-brainer. I love when they say it's the cost, it's the cost, it's the cost. Earnings are $90 billion plus per year. Don't tell me it's about cost. It's about taking a little bit more taking less on your bottom line, investing in your people, investing in the business that you were able to build all these other scab subsidiaries as a result of the hard work of Teamsters for the last 60 or 70 years or however long UPS has been union. Instead, they want to cry victim.